It's Scottish Cup final time. Can I borrow somebody's suit? Please? So welcome back to 11am Sports. Football Manager 21, the Killie boys. And it's Scottish Cup final day. 21st of May 2022. 25 years after Kilmarnock last won a Scottish Cup. Could we be in line to winning one again? You can see our run to the Scottish Cup final. It was one of the most difficult you will ever see. Beating Alloa 4-1, East Fife 7-2, Ayr 5-3 and scraping past our only Premiership opposition in the semi-final when we beat Hamilton 1-0. We now play Rangers in the final, who are trying to get the treble this year, having already won the Betfred Cup, the League Cup. They've already won the league. They're looking to get the Scottish Cup to make it that treble. And we're looking to spoil their party. So let's look at the boys who are going to be trying to do that for us today. And here they are. The first big decision I had was who to play in goal. And we're going to go with McGilvery, even though he's still completing rehabilitation from his injury, which I can't even remember what it was now. Can I have a look in here? What injury did he have? He had pulled ankle ligaments. Meh. He can deal with that being in goal. He doesn't have to run about, does he? McGilvery in goal. Gordon and Honstrup at full back with Beger and Finlay at centre back. Tishbola and White in the middle. Mackenzie and Hines on the wings with Richards and Brophy up front. The bench looks like this. Rodgers in goal because you need to have two goalkeepers in your squad for the Scottish Cup, whereas you don't have to have that in the Scottish Premiership. Tam O'Brien is our defensive cover on the bench. We've got Yaya Toure. As you can see, he is retiring at the end of this season, so maybe he'll get on for the last 10 minutes, a kind of send-off. He's really not played a lot for us this year. 12 games in total, only 4 of them being starts in the league. He's had a couple of cup games as well. He's really kind of fallen off the cliff, as you would expect from somebody who is now 39 years old. He has no physicals at all, but his mentals and technicals are still there. But he'll be on the bench alongside Craig Sibbald. Chris Burke, another golden oldie on our bench there, 38 years old. He's also kind of falling off the cliff slightly. Nathan Broadhead and Dougie Green, our potential future striker partnership, maybe alongside Brophy if we don't get Rodell Richards back next year, which I'm trying to do as best I can, seeing as he scored 34 of our goals this year. But yeah, those are the 18 men who will be going to Hampden to try to beat Rangers, stop their treble and win the Scottish Cup for Kilmarnock 25 years after their last win. And you can see the team sheets there, the players who will be playing for Rangers to try and get their treble. McCrory, Tavernier, Settin, Elanda, Barisic, Jack Aribo and McNair, Turich, Kent and Morelos. Morelos, who seems to be our kryptonite. He just scores against us all the time, and I hope he doesn't do it in this final. I'm going to say to the boys that the fans have been fantastic for us. They're the only ones. No, they are the ones who really pay your wages. Go out there and win it for them, and none of them have cared, but they're all composed. I suppose that's all that matters. Going into the tunnel, they're saying the big game's finally upon us. Can you win the Scottish Cup here? I say that we've managed to give ourselves a great platform on which to perform today. And I hope the players do themselves justice because they've been magnificent all season. I agree with that. He scored 7 goals in 8 matches against you. Yes, I know. You don't have to tell us. He's had a few games, but he's hardly... I don't want to talk about opposition players. We're getting right into the game here. You can see our players. Look how happy Eamon Brophy looks up there up front for us. Not at all. And you can see Rangers are playing 3 in the middle of the park. I'm looking forward to this game. The players walk out alongside the officials here at Hampden. They line up where normally you'd have national anthems with actual teams, but for us we have no national anthem unless there's Paper Roses being sang, which would be very, very nice indeed for Kilmarnock. And we've got our first highlight of the Scottish Cup final. It was a clearance from McGilvery, which is intercepted by the Rangers defenders. And now they're passing the ball about in midfield. Jack with the ball. He plays it out to Kent. Into McNair. Back to Jack. Just passing the ball about. I'm happy if there's no penetrative passes here, but there appears to be one here. Morelos, and what did I say? It's only taken him 7 minutes to score his 34th goal of the season and his 8th goal in 9 games now against Kilmarnock. Alfredo Morelos, the player that we all love to hate, especially as Kilmarnock fans, because he keeps scoring against it. It's a great finish. No keeper would have saved that. Right in the top corner, and that's 1-0 to Rangers already after 7 minutes. And there's another highlight just 9 minutes into the game now. Could this turn into a rout? Tavernier into Paddy McNair. Ryan Kent cleared by Honstrup. And do we have a chance now? No, we don't. Rangers have got the ball back. There are 3 midfield players passing the ball about. McNair out to Denise. Into Aribo. Tavernier back to Aribo. That's some good play from Rangers here into McNair and Jack. And he plays it out wide to Barisic, but it's intercepted by McKenzie. Could we get the ball away? No, we couldn't. There's a lot of play here into Ryan Kent. Can it be challenged? No, it can't. 20th goal for Kent. And we're already down 2-0. You can see McNair here plays the ball into Kent. We try to challenge him. It's a poor effort and he slots it into the corner. 10 minutes gone. Do we have to make some alterations to our tactics here? Let's see what happens from this chance. As Denise finds Aribo into McNair. I hope it's not 3 after 15 minutes because there's no chance of a comeback from there. Tavernier down the line. Back into Aribo. Tavernier again. McNair, Aribo, and it is. Tavernier back to Aribo, back to Tavernier, who finds McNair, and Aribo hits it first time. And we're going to have to do something. Well, let's do what I normally do when I try to make some tactical changes, and let's go to a diamond. Play with 3 players in the middle of the park to try and counter their 3 players in the middle of the park. I mean, we can't do any worse, can we? We're already down 3 now. Kent swings the corner in. It goes out to Jack at the back post. Jack plays it into our player Hines, and can we come away with the ball? It looks like we can. Hines up the right hand side, plays it back in field to Aaron Tishbola, finds Tom White. Mackenzie, Tishbola out wide to Gordon. He's got the overlap, swings the ball in, and Hines has nearly a headed goal from Hines there. A good chance from us. McGilvery has the ball here. Will he play the ball forward? He will indeed. And Richards tries to chase onto it, but he doesn't get it. It comes back to Kent, but we've somehow got the ball back in the middle of the field. And Hines is challenged, but it's found Mackenzie. Mackenzie played it forward, and it's intercepted by the defender, and Kent drives forward with it. Out to Denise on the right-hand side. Overlapping fullback in Tavernier. Goes in the line, and that's an own goal. Oh, no. Tavernier down the right-hand side here, and Finlay kicks the ball off the post. It bounces off McGilvery, and it's classed as a McGilvery own goal. And we're only 4-0 down, half an hour into the game. And Hines swings the ball in, and Finlay tries to put the ball into the right goal this time. But it's saved by McCrory, and Morelos has got the ball here from the clearance, and can he finish it? He can, and we're 5-0 down after half an hour. Just a really simple long ball forward there. Morelos collects it. Oh, and it's a cheeky chip over the goalkeeper. 5-0. Kent with the free kick, he swings it in. It's cleared by Mackenzie, and Richards has the ball now. And he comes forward, and we've got a 4-on-1 opportunity here. Now defenders are getting back, but Richards hits it, and it's well saved from McCrory. Tavernier with the ball on the right-hand side here. Back to Aribo. Into Paddy McNair. He crosses it in, but it's headed clear. Jack has the ball now on the edge of the box. He finds Barisic. What's Barisic going to do here? Finds McNair. Out to Jack. Finds McNair again. Switches the play, and Honstrup heads it clear. Can Brophy get to that? He can indeed. And will he drive up the left-hand side now? He does. But he plays the ball back into Tishbola, who finds Brophy again on the left-hand side, who crosses it in, and Richard scores the goal. His 35th of the season. What a comeback this would be if it happened, but I don't believe it will. Tishbola plays the ball down the line there to Brophy, and Brophy crosses it in. I thought Richards might have been offside there, but not quite. A good volley from Richards at the front post. And we get to see here if he was indeed offside. No, the fullback just playing him on. And Richards sneaks in front of the goalkeeper to score. And we've reached half time. 5-1 down. I'm going to tell them, show me something else in this second half. And here is the first highlight of the second half. Mackenzie with the ball forward to Richards. Richards with the ball. Can he slide that across? I couldn't get the words out there. And Brophy does score a goal. His 26th of the season. I mean, is the comeback on? Maybe. You can see Richards here plays the ball across for Brophy. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper and he has to finish it, and he does indeed in the bottom corner. He then runs and gets the ball and brings it back and says, come on, we can do this. Time, however, is just ticking away in the second half, and we might need to bring on some fresh legs. Brandon Honstrup is playing perhaps the worst game of football I've ever seen somebody play. So we're going to put Ziggy Gordon out there, Beja out on the right, and bring Tam O'Brien into centre back. I mean, I don't know what else to do, really. I think we should bring on Dougie Green and play him up front. We'll play with 3 up front. That's not what I want to do. I want to slide you up into the middle there, Dougie. And how do you best want to play? Let's play you as a deep lying on support, just so you sit in there on their defensive midfielder. And we'll confirm those changes. Let's see. Let's go attacking mentality as well. And time is ticking away here in the second half. There's 5 minutes to go, and there's a highlight here for Rangers. Tavernier throws the ball in, he gets it back, he crosses it over, it's cleared by Mackenzie, and Richards has the ball now, and it's 3-on-3. Eamon Brophy collects it, he drives forward, he hits it, and it's wide of the goal. And we're going to make our last substitution. Off comes Aaron Tishbola, and on comes Yaya Toure for his final ever game of football, the last 5 minutes here of the Scottish Cup final for Kilmarnock. We're currently down 5-2. Can he give us some inspiration to perhaps score another goal here? We'll see. That was a chance. I didn't even comment on it. I was too busy talking about Yaya Toure. But Tavernier here, down the right-hand side. Can he be challenged? He can indeed. Yaya Toure with the ball, and he distributes it forward, and it's intercepted by King. Tavernier across to Kent. Kent being challenged, or traced, I should say there. Tracked back is the word I was looking for, by Mackenzie. And Gordon plays the ball forward, and Brophy could go and win this again on the left-hand side, and he does. And instead of playing forward, he plays across to White and into Yaya Toure. Can he distribute? He can. Out to Beja on the right-hand side here. Beja, he's going to cross the ball into Brophy at the back post, and he scores a headed goal. He's 27th of the season. 5-3 now. How much added time do we have? Do we have time to score 2 more goals? 4 minutes added time added on, but the time is ticking away now, and it was an impressive game of football for the fans to watch. A 5-3 victory against Rangers. When you give Rangers a 5-goal lead, you can't really expect to win the game. And here we are. I'll be kind and watch this trophy ceremony for Rangers doing the treble, which is no mean feat at all. And well done to Rangers Football Club for winning the Scottish Cup. Heartbreaking for Kilmarnock fans. We don't qualify for Europe, and we don't get our Scottish Cup. But scoring 3 goals against Rangers isn't anything to be scoffed at. And as he does a cartwheel, the goalkeeper there just showing off. You know how I feel about cartwheels. So yes, a 5-3 loss in the final of the Scottish Cup. A disappointing way to end the season. It does mean no Europe as well, which means we don't get that little financial injection, which we may have needed the way I'm dealing with the finances of this club. But it was a good performance in the second half, not so much in the first half when we conceded 5 goals. But it's good to see that Richards and Brophy both got on the score sheet for us there. If you have liked this episode, please leave a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, if you haven't subscribed already, share to anyone who you think might like this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, see ya.